Chapter 4 will cover educational resources for athletic training students. The decision to pursue athletic training as an academic major can be both thrilling and a bit intimidating for any prospective athletic training student. The decision to enroll in a professional preparation program that leads to a healthcare career should not be taken lightly. However, once you make the decision and once you are in, it can be an exciting and stimulating learning environment. To be successful, athletic training students must understand their own learning preferences, recognize the need for strong study skills, and take advantage to the many resources available to assist them. Would you rather read information, listen to a lecture like this, or work online? Do you prefer a hands-on assignment or a written one that relies on paper and pencil? How you answer these questions is based on your own learning preferences or learning style. A learning preference addresses how a particular learner interacts with and responds to his or her learning environment. Determining your learning style is usually accomplished by taking a learning styles inventory. Students who can identify their learning style can develop sound strategies for studying their academic material. The more effective the study strategies are, the more success the students will experience. Table 4-1 provides a simple test to determine if your sensory learning preference is visual, auditory, or kinesthetic. If you are a visual learner, you learn best by picturing information in your head. Auditory learners rely on their listening skills. The kinesthetic or tactile sensory learning modality is often associated with athletic training skill development. This is the classic learning by doing modality. While it can be helpful to determine your sensory preference to assist you with your study strategies, it is best to develop study skills that involve a variety of learning styles. The Learning Preference Inventory can be found on pages 69 through 71 in your textbook. Please look over these pages to determine your learning preference. New college students can sometimes fall prey to the myths and folklore that surround studying. Some of these may include, "You don't have to go to class, just get the notes," "Everyone pulls the all-nighter," and "Do not worry about the sources, the professor will never check." These myths and legends rank up there with the academic urban legends that circulate on college campuses everywhere. Table 4-2 presents effective strategies suggested by college students themselves. The sections that follow are study skills that are appropriate for all aspects of your college experience. Most college and university campuses have resource centers to assist with the skills discussed in this chapter. Successful students are often those who make the most of the resources available to them. Seek out support to make the most of your learning experience. Most students develop a system for taking notes that works best for them. It is important to use a consistent system for taking class notes in a way that allows you to refer back to them as a useful study tool. Improving your note-taking skills will enhance the learning experience. Good notes allow you to move beyond just writing down what is said and move towards truly interacting with the course content. Reading assignments for athletic training classes can be challenging. Chapters in athletic training texts often contain significant amount of anatomical information and terminology. Developing an active reading plan will help you get the most out of your reading assignments. The biggest piece of advice for any student in college courses is to do your reading, as it is outlined in the syllabus. Your reading assignments, coupled with your class notes and insights from your professor, will provide you with a knowledge base from which you can draw and connect to your larger athletic training program. Time management is a consistent theme put forth by any student who has been successful in college. Making a schedule, setting aside time to study, making lists, and prioritizing your tasks are all important habits to adopt to be successful in any athletic training program. Additionally, college can be a challenging time for students to maintain healthy habits. Good eating and sleeping habits can be challenging for college-age students. Weight gain and excessive alcohol consumption are also factors that affect students in college. Given the potential pitfalls, students must use great caution in selecting the appropriate activities to manage their stress of their academic program and personal lives. Athletic training students, as care providers in training, need to look at the big picture and develop healthy habits themselves. It is worth noting that exercise was one of the most frequently noted stress management tools for athletic training students. Joining an intramural team, taking an activity course, learning meditation and yoga, pursuing a hobby, maintaining good nutrition, and getting enough sleep are some ways to incorporate healthy habits while being an athletic training student. Taking exams is inherently stressful for students. Athletic training programs will likely include a variety of testing techniques, including written exams and oral practical exams. Test anxiety is conceptualized as a situation-specific personality trait that has two psychological components, worry and emotionality. Worry refers to the cognitive side of test anxiety, whereas emotionality refers largely to a person's awareness of bodily arousal and tension. Students who get nervous before and during exams often experience an increased heart rate and progressive anxiety. Test anxiety is not inherently harmful if the accompanying nervous energy is properly directed. If properly directed, this energy may enhance performance. However, when this anxiety produces a negative performance, steps must be taken to better handle testing situations. Studies indicate that poorly managed test anxiety can lead to decreases in both performance and motivation, thus creating a difficult environment for success. Common strategies for test anxiety are designed to direct your anxiousness towards a positive performance. Common strategies include mental preparation, physical preparation, and relaxation techniques. Table 4-4 presents strategies for alleviating test anxiety. Students who are experiencing test anxiety are encouraged to contact their campus counseling center for assistance. Athletic training is an exciting area of study that incorporates many other foundational disciplines. The ability to bring together anatomy, physiology, biomechanics, and other subject areas and apply these concepts to real patient care scenarios allows instructors to be creative in how they ask students to demonstrate their knowledge. While a large portion of your athletic training program will involve traditional written examinations combined with oral practical tests, there are limitless numbers of written and group projects that you may encounter. Athletic training is a profession that requires excellent communication skills. The ability to communicate verbally and in writing is essential for professional success. Students should determine very early in their academic program if they are having difficulty with written assignments. Colleges and universities have writing improvement programs that are available for students and staff to improve their written expression. Such improvement programs can help with the overall writing skills of a student when completing writing assignments. To assist with this process, the following are suggestions on how to organize the process when writing a paper. Have a focused topic, select appropriate resources, use a system to organize your information, write an outline for your paper, write your introduction, write the body of the paper, write your conclusion, take time to revise, be sure to reference all of your in-text citations in the references and be sure that they both follow the formatting style designated by the professor. And also, do not be accused of plagiarism. Cite all work that was not an original thought appropriately. On page 81 in your textbook, there is a box that discusses evidence-based practice. Evidence-based practice is the integration of the best research evidence with clinical experience and patient values to make a clinical decision. The goal of evidence-based practice is to utilize different viewpoints to get the best patient outcomes. The research component of evidence-based practice is driven by specific research questions. One specific type of question is the PICO question. The P stands for patient, population, or problem. I is for intervention. C is for comparison or control, and O is for outcome. To do searches of the literature that are currently published to explore different studies performed on specific areas, such as ankle sprains and the effectiveness of taping versus bracing, you can use a number of databases. In the field of athletic training, the most common databases to search for articles are PubMed, Sport Discus, Cochrane Library, and Pedro. The cost of attending college and completing a degree program is significant. Students must invest thousands of dollars toward higher education. Such a financial outlay requires that they are confident in their choice of academic programs. Do not waste your or your parents' hard-earned money on a program that does not excite you. Athletic training students will need strategies to pay for their education. A part-time job, work-study programs, federal or state-level financial aid, student loans, and scholarships are the most common financial resources available to students. Part-time employment may prove to be difficult for the athletic training student. Athletic training programs require significant clinical time. Investigate work opportunities on campus that will be able to work with your athletic training clinical responsibilities while still providing a source of income during your academic tenure. The financial aid office on your college campus will also have the most up-to-date information about the financial programs available to you. Federal financial aid programs are need-based and require students to file paperwork to determine if they qualify for assistance. Students should contact their campus financial aid office to inquire about these programs and if you may qualify for financial aid. Additionally, athletic training students should explore every avenue available to see if they qualify for any scholarships. Scholarships may be earned through your major academic department, school, college, or university. The website provided is a link to all of the scholarships offered at William Patterson University. Scholarships may also be offered from service clubs, banks, and businesses in your hometown. There are also athletic training scholarships at the national, district, and state levels. Once you are in the professional phase of your program, look into these scholarship opportunities to see if you qualify to apply. If you are lucky to be rewarded with one of these scholarships, be sure to put it on your resume, as it is a prestigious distinction in your academic career. The NATA's role in advancing the profession and serving the membership is well documented by both their mission and deed. They are dedicated to meeting the needs of the student members as they pursue their athletic training education. Students should view their membership as a resource that will provide them with tangible benefits. For the benefits that come with being an NATA member, please see page 84 in your textbook. Membership in your district organization, New Jersey is part of District 2, and state organization, the ATSNJ, is included with your national dues as well. This is also a requirement once you are accepted into the professional phase of the William Patterson University Athletic Training Program. The membership is annual and is renewed every January. For a renewing or first-time member in the state of New Jersey, the cost is $90 annually. In summary, the wise prospective athletic training student should learn as much as possible about the professional preparation program he or she wishes to pursue. Seeking out help is an indication that you are serious about your academic success and mature enough to address an issue before it becomes a bigger problem. Take advantage of your campus resources. Take some time to learn about your learning style, watch for signs of test anxiety, and develop good study habits. The student who can take these factors into account will be well prepared for problems that may arise.